Okay, people, here we are, Minecraft, yeah. Alright, we are back. So, it's been a few days, and I promised another video before the weekend, and we're gonna get that done here. Tons of stuff to do today. Gotta get to work on GTD Weekly, but let's crank this out, because we got a lot to show, and we've done a bunch off video here. I tend to do that, so, and if I don't get caught up showing this stuff off, it's just gonna pile up. We might as well capture some of this stuff. But first off, first things first, we're heading to the Nether. Excuse me. Tons of stuff going on in the Nether. Actually located myself a couple strongholds, and you'll see the fruits of that in just a moment here. Heading across the bridge. Still got some stuff to do here. We'll do that in this episode. And boom. Nether brick and plenty of it. But not quite plenty, I suppose. Oh, let's block this up. Oh, I had my record and I forgot to put it on. Great. Alright, anyway, so we kind of ran out of nether brick. We got a whole bunch, but not quite enough. So what we're going to do in this episode, we're going to head into the Nether, check out the stronghold. I found two strongholds, but one is tiny and one is massive. So we're going to head to the big one there, get some more nether brick, finish this stuff up, add some details to the bridge there, and then we have a couple other huge projects to show off in this episode. This room's not done. We're gonna nether brick this up. I don't know what to do with the floor quite yet. That probably won't be for this episode. This is fine for now. Just get this nether bricked up on the ceiling there, work on the bridge, and yeah, yada yada. We'll do that later. And totally put that there because we got creepered in here and almost lost a whole bunch of good stuff. So we have a pretty clear path to the stronghold. I went to the trouble of marking that stuff off pretty clearly so I can find it again. I'm not gonna make everybody watch the whole trek to the stronghold, but I will show off my system for finding where I'm going before we kick into the fast motion montage. If I can get through here, better eat. So when I come to the Nether, I always bring some cobble, usually more than this, but we know where we're going. And I ran out of arrows last time, and I was in a bad situation. That's why I didn't have enough nether brick. I was just getting bombarded by ghasts and stuff, and had to get out of there real quick. So yeah. Now we have plenty of arrows, stacks and stacks. So here's my system. The other portal, or no, stronghold is that way, I think. But the huge one's this way, and this is where we're going. So this is my system. These arrows. So I know where I'm going. I guess they're kind of like arrows. Close approximation, let's call them. And yeah, that's how I do it. Put a torch on them. Know which way is to the stronghold. So let's go ahead and kick into the fast motion here, and we'll see you at the stronghold. Okay, so here we are. The Stronghold. Not the safest journey. A lot of bridges like this in the mix. So yeah, should probably get that fixed up. Because we're probably going to be coming back here quite a bit. So this place is absolutely massive. There's like 3 different levels to it. Tons of blaze spawners and stuff like that. So it goes down here, down there, down here, and then if we go down here, I think there's another staircase down. Yeah, right here. So this place is pretty huge. So I guess what we'll do is we'll just kind of go to a part that we're not going to be traveling too much, that's kind of a dead end or what have you, and start collecting some of this stuff up. Yeah. Because I don't want to destroy parts that we're going to be going to often and stuff. Oh yeah, I got a ton of nether wart. Almost lost it to a creeper attack. That one in the nether portal room had the nether wart in a chest. Creeper made his way in, blew up the chest. I was freaking out. But luckily it seems like the nether wart was intact, and I collected all the nether wart I found in here. Let's just start here then. Collected all the nether wart I found in here, and put it in that chest. So that was all. That was all of it. So if I'd have lost that, that would have been a bad situation. Luckily, yeah, I don't think I lost it. And I was talking last episode that I thought there were 3 strongholds per nether or something. It seems like I was mistaken. I was looking up how to get to the end and stuff because I wasn't 100% clear on how that works. And it looks like the 3 stronghold thing is in the overworld. So 3 strongholds in the overworld. Yeah, before I got that small detail in order, I didn't even know there were strongholds in the overworld. Again, that's another one of those things that, like, I've seen videos of it, so I should have known, but somewhere along the way I forgot that was the case. And I was thinking the way you get to the end is through strongholds here in the nether, but not the case. Not the case. So yeah, that's kind of convenient because I was kind of worried about, like, if we have to get to a stronghold in the nether every time we want to go to the end, like, that's going to be a huge hassle because this stronghold, for example, I think is like 1,000 blocks from the portal. And if we have to traverse that every time we want to go to the end, if we're going to build an Enderman farm, that'd be a real bummer. But yeah, it doesn't seem like that's the case, so no big deal there. And I think I mentioned it, but there are like 2 or 3 blaze spawners in this stronghold. So I got quite a few blaze rods. I think I have like, I don't know, 15 or something like that. So yeah, again, I was talking during the first nether episode how I'm going to try to keep this lit up better when we're in the nether here. Totally forgot, and let's get that taken care of now. Let's go up to 50 here. That should be a little better. Yeah. So we'll just collect some more of this nether brick. We're not going to go crazy. This was more of a trip to kind of show off the huge stronghold we have here and just kind of get what we need. I think like a stack and a half should be enough. And of course we'll get some of this nether fence while we're here too. Let's see, how much do we have? Not quite a stack yet. Let's keep going here. Just collect this stuff up, then we'll head back, get those minor construction things done, and we have other stuff to show off. I was talking about the city we have planned. Was that last episode? 2 episodes ago? I think it was last episode. That's still in the cards. I was kind of teasing it at the beginning there. I didn't mention anything, but I've been clearing that area. I was really short on dirt. I think I mentioned a few episodes back. No longer the case. You start clearing huge areas and you're going to get yourself plenty of dirt. So that's definitely not an issue anymore. All right, we'll just get a bit more of this and then we'll be on our way. Just a bit more. I think we're already good. All right. I'm satisfied. Over 2 stacks. That'll do it. And if it doesn't, I'll come back and get some more off video here. So let's make our way out, and I'll catch you guys back at the base. Oh, this is the worst. I really need to clear this path out. This back and forth stuff is not fun. Okay, and we are back here. Only got lost a couple times, so maybe my system isn't flawless. Need to make that a little bit more clear, I suppose, but it works pretty well. Get a few more arrows in there, and we'll be good to go. But yeah, it's a pretty quick jaunt now that we know where we're going. 2-3 minutes, something like that, maybe. So yeah, not bad at all. Oh, come on. Yeah, okay. So we'll get this filled in here. It shouldn't take too long. I'm going to take a suggestion from the comments. Sorry, I don't have those pulled up right here, so I can't see who that was from. But suggestion for using nether brick stairs on the bridge. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll test that out. I think that'll look pretty good. Still kind of deliberating some of the smaller details of the bridge. Always going to be tweaking that stuff. Kind of thinking about replacing the scaffolding or the supports under the bridge with some nether brick stairs. Yeah, I need to get on top once I get this roof done and put some dirt up there so it doesn't look ridiculous up there. Want to keep it looking natural on the top side there. But yeah, thinking about, no, not that. Thinking about putting nether brick stairs on the bottom too. That's going to be a job though. That was definitely the most time consuming part of the bridge build to begin with, the underside upside down stairs. So yeah, not super looking forward to tearing all that out and redoing it. But if we have to, that's fine. So there we go. The basic place here. Yeah, I didn't mention it before, but got some glowstone in here. Got some chests just for your random stuff. Tons of netherrack, some soul sand in there. Because we got to get a nether wart farm going. 39 nether wart there. 20 blaze rods. A few magma cream there. Let's get our stairs going here. And let's offload this stuff. Yeah, plenty. I was thinking maybe I should have stuck around and gotten a little bit more before we left this time around, just in case I wanted to do the whole floor in this nether brick. But I think that, yeah, 2.5 stacks should be enough. And we don't want the whole place to be encased in nether brick. We gotta spice it up a little bit somehow. I really do like the look of this inlaid fire, though. Love that burning netherrack. Looks great on the bridge out there, and looks pretty good in here. But yeah, we'll figure out what to do in here. Don't want it to be too boring with just all nether brick. Okay, let's go out here and get creepered. How's that sound? Maybe we're okay. No creepers as of yet. Alright, so let's start tearing this out. Let's get our nether brick going. I think 36. I counted it out before. I think that's the perfect number. If not, we can go craft some more real quick. But this is not all we're doing this episode. As I mentioned, we got some cool stuff to show off yet. I've been working more projects that I got started on and didn't mean to work on as long as I did, and just couldn't stop. so yeah, I ended up with some cool stuff to show off. Nothing too, not crazy builds of any sort. A little bit of redstone stuff, but we'll get to that soon enough. I don't know, the contrast to this is pretty crazy. The color of the nether brick against this cobble is pretty extreme. But we're gonna have to get it in here and take a look from afar, as we always do, before we know if it's gonna work or not. I think I counted this out right. Gonna be a perfect amount of stairs here. I don't want to die. Yeah, probably not the smartest thing to go into the nether with 33 levels built up. Probably should have either used that for an enchant or gotten up to 50 and done an enchant before heading in there. But well, yeah. Living on the edge, people. All right, let's take a look at this from afar. See how it's looking. I'm kind of guessing it looks not great. Yeah. I think if we're going to use that nether brick, we're going to have to use more of it. It's just so dark against that light cobble. Doesn't quite fit. We could try nether fence, but I think that's going to be the same problem. Man, we're just going to have to keep tweaking that. But that's fine. That's fine. We can do that. Oh, no! Creeper, I hate you. You're the worst! Alright. That's alright. He got his. Alright, let's take a look at what's going on here. I did a bunch of road work. We got, oh man, there it is. Already revealed. Oh well. So, a bunch of structures down there in various levels of construction. Put in a bunch of roads here. We got roads leading down to the cobble shop, a cobble shop leading over to what is now the animal farm, as also suggested in the comments. Yeah, got a bunch of animals going there. I don't know, got tired of the chicken farm. Just the lag it created, the racket these guys cause, and they only fill 3 hunger bars, and it seems like, I don't know if this is a thing, but it seems like even once you're capped out on the hunger, you go down faster than when you eat other types of meat like pork and beef. I don't know if that's a real thing, but it seems like it is. So we're gonna try to transition to beef and pork. So we got this leading over here now, half slabbed it up. I'd love to do half slabs everywhere, but we just can't because of the incline of some of these hills here. Doing them where we can. So yeah, we got tons more roads down here. We're gonna go take a look at that stuff over there really quick here, but let's take a look at the roads first. Oh, lagging. Yeah, just for convenience sake, I thought about putting a road up to the portal there from here. That kind of defeats the purpose of the bridge. The bridge is all about, hey, you're going to the portal. Check it out. So we don't really want an easier way to get there. We'll just keep the bridge. That's what the bridge is for. So yeah, good. So let's head over and take a look at the animal farm. Nothing too crazy. All bases covered for the most part. So we have our cow farm over here. Cow and pig farm. Been doing some breeding, so plenty of them in there. It's getting to the point where when I breed them now, like they all bunch up in the corner, and when the baby pops out, he teleports through the fence because they're all smashed together so close. So I think this is about the max population. We can probably get a few more in there, but yeah, this should be a good source of food. And over here, this is a what are these guys called? Sheep, right? Sheep farm. And we got 2 per pen here. And as you saw here, the idea is going to be to have every color of wool represented. So we have 16 total chambers, which I think coincides with the number of colors of wool. So yeah, this should work out well. Hopefully I'm not wrong on that. Please let me know if I am. So let's get some black sheep going here, and that's all the colors I have for now. We'll get more and have this in working order. That way it'll be easy to get a whole bunch of wool of any color we want at any time. And also I wasn't sure about this until I tested it out, but if you breed sheep that are a certain color, their babies will generally come out that color too. So that's a good deal. Yeah, pretty renewable resource, or infinitely renewable, but just depending if we only have 2 in each. If we need a whole ton of one color, gonna have to farm it for a little while, letting it regrow and such. But yeah. So that's the deal with the farms here. Obviously not finished, no roof on this thing. Kind of waiting on colored half slabs for this one. Man, you guys are loud. You're loud. So waiting on colored half slabs. Want to pretty this up a bit. I mean, I like the design going on here. Built this into the ground a little bit. I like that. So when we're down here, you can see through. But the structure is not too tall itself. Didn't want it to be too tall for what it is. It's already crazy long, and it's kind of blocking the view of the water here. So I thought building it into the ground there would work a little bit better, and yeah, I like it. I think it looks good. But we'll add some nice, decorative touches along the way. And the final thing we got going here is a new wheat farm. Super simple design here. It is sort of redstone powered, semi-automatic. Obviously you still have to plant the seeds yourself and whatnot. And there are some problems. It's not perfect. This is one that I jumped into creative first to kind of test it out. It seemed to be working. But once I built it in here, calculations seemed to be a tiny bit off. I didn't go off any design for this. I'm sure there's plenty more out there very much like this, because it's a pretty simple, straightforward design. But let's take a look at how it works. Obviously all this isn't quite ready to go, but for demonstration purposes, let's take a look. So we got a lever here, we got some water up in here, and we got some pistons down in there. And pretty self-explanatory. So let's get this going like this. So it all comes right down here. Obviously it doesn't quite make it the whole way, which yeah, just the water because of the level it's at and the way it flows just doesn't quite make it. In the test build, I thought I was using these exact dimensions and it seemed to be fine, but I don't know. Something's acting different here. So we may either have to shorten this or figure out a better level for that water. Currently this is 7x7, so 49 wheat yield each time around. That's pretty good. Another way we could add to that is by building another level up here. I tested it out, and if you throw something in here, wait, what am I doing? Not one, Q. So if stuff falls in here and it's running, it'll run all the way down too. So we could easily make another level here, hook up all the redstone, make the water flow, and all the ones kind of planted up here would flow into here and then straight all the way down. So we could do that. I don't want to get crazy with the width of this thing. I don't know. I just don't want it taking up a crazy amount of space. It's already a little bit big, but we'll need plenty of wheat to be breeding these guys regularly and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a pretty simple, straightforward system. I think it works pretty well. Feel free to use it if you like. Oh, let's go ahead and take a look at the redstone back here. Super simple stuff, as my redstone builds tend to be. But yeah, kind of fun little project. Cool stuff. So that's the farm area. That's all temporary, those half slabs. Just waiting on colored half slabs, as I said. Man, 1.3 is shaping up to be an interesting update. I can't wait to see what's going to be in that thing. Sounds like a lot of small tweaks. If you're not following DocM77, as I've mentioned before, you should be. He is on the suggested links on the right side. Follow that guy. He's been doing some preview videos of new features coming in 1.3. Definitely some cool stuff in there. So, Enderman, man. As I said, I like Endermen, actually. I mean, they're cool. They're just chilling. They're chill. They just wander around. They're all good. But the moving of blocks, man, I do not like. Those guys just need to take it easy. They should, take blocks, but put them back where you found them. That'd be cool. Then we'd be all good. All right. That's it for the episode, really. Not much else going on. I'm trying to think if there were any other small things I wanted to show off. I think that's really it. Road systems getting in order. Still planning on doing the tree farm. Oh man, maybe not actually. Got a suggestion for doing a tree farm in the cobble shop here, in the basement of the cobble shop. Because I showed off that I have that little passage leading down, and I guess we could still do it. We're just gonna have to go way down, because as I was looking at this area, not too much space on this side, and this part goes down quite a ways, and this is the very edge, so we're gonna have to go down quite a ways. We could still do it. Maybe we will still do it. We'll just build it way down there. That should work. And wood is, again, since I've been doing all that clearing of land, no longer low on dirt, but continue to be low on wood. So tree farm seems like a good idea. Frame rates, chickens. So yeah, tree farm. Maybe that's the next little project we do. To close it out, I guess we'll go down and look at this area. Been doing some clearing, as I said, in preparation for some city planning for the big city plans we have. Let's get down here. I think I have a bed down there so we can sleep it off so we don't get killed out here. Man, frame rate hitches like crazy. Yeah, still no new hard drive. Sooner or later it'll happen. So yeah, we've been doing a lot of work around here. Got a pretty decent area cleared out. Seems like it should be enough to kind of start, maybe. But I think we're gonna actually level quite a bit more of this before we actually get started on any framing out or anything. Maybe up until here would be a good place to go until. That should be quite a bit of space, I think. So over to here. Yeah, that should be good. And as I said, the village is about 500 to 700 blocks that way. So we'll just set up a railway, get some villagers over here once we have some nice dwellings for them, and they should start populating for themselves. So yeah, some plans in the works. Wanted to get this episode out before I got too crazy and did a whole bunch more projects. And I think that's my biggest problem with this series so far is I get wrapped up in working on stuff and I finish a whole bunch of stuff in between recordings. I'll try to record the process of some of that stuff a little bit more if my frame rates will allow. So yeah, pretty happy with the stuff going on here. I mean, the farm stuff, that's not exciting. I mean, that's just stuff that needs to be there. But it's nice to get our world closer to being fleshed out. I guess what I'm really excited about is finally getting that nether stuff figured out, finding some strongholds. We have blaze rods now, so if we start killing off some endermen, we can get some eyes of the ender and locate a stronghold here in the overworld. And let's do what we forgot to do earlier. And finally get to the end there. Our current XP farm. Yeah, Strad. Classic Minecraft jam right there. So yeah, I mean that XP farm is working fine, but the Enderman farm is quite a bit more efficient. And it's just pretty cool. It's pretty cool. If you haven't checked that out, again, mention him here, DocM77. Go check out his Enderman farm tutorial. That's an awesome thing, and we're going to build one of those. But for the time being, that will do it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. We're getting some interest. Episodes are getting up to about 100 views each. That's awesome. If you're enjoying the show, please leave a comment. Any suggestions, ideas for, I don't know, tweaks to stuff or what I should be doing next or anything like that. Open to everything. And yeah, please do spread the word if you like the series. Check out Eternal Beta's ongoing series on the Minecraft Thing server. It's called the Minecraft Thing server, and I still haven't posted anything from there. I don't know what the deal is with that, guys. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. It's hard to focus on two creative builds at once. I think what I'm going to do is sort of tone down my plans for the Minecraft Thing server stuff. Just build some little place on the server close to Derek there, and check in from time to time. We are looking to get some more people on that server. If you are an active Minecrafter and would like in on that, while I'm talking here, I'll fill some of this craziness in up here. Yeah, we're looking to get people on there. I can't guarantee anybody a spot, but if you think you could offer something to the server, and that means you could be on fairly regularly and add some value with some cool looking stuff, nice builds, yeah, we'd like to hear from you. You can send me a message or send Eternal Beta a message. But yeah, we have slots open and we are looking to fill some of those slots. So yeah, please get in touch. As I said, again, no guarantees, but yeah, we'd like to hang out with some of the community, some of the people watching. We're pretty small at the moment, so it should be a pretty tight-knit group. Get some personal time in with you guys. That should be cool. So if you're interested, and I mean, you don't have to be super serious. We're not looking for you're on every day for hours on end, but we don't want people on the server who are checking in like once a week or anything like that either. So get in touch, and we'll get back to you real quick. And it'd be good if you had some videos to show us and stuff like that. Of course, you'd be free to film on the server and anything like that you'd like. Phone going off right there. So yeah, get in touch, shoot us some videos, and we'd love to talk to you. That's gonna do it for this episode. Let's anti-creeper this place, and we'll close it here. Loving the Nether stuff. Next episode, we're going to a regular schedule here. I think that'll make things easier. Monday and Thursdays for Minecraft Things. But for the moment, I got to get to work on GTD Weekly. A little secret. It's a Friday afternoon. Haven't started it yet. Totally need to get that done so I'm not up all night. Alright guys, that'll do it. Thanks for watching. JD out!